server emptying away.
Visited worlds with temperatures this low before, and it's never been a pleasant experience.
thing. What the hell am I missing? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Girl. Oh no. Extra jump. Extra jump. Uh-oh.
Hey, I need you to listen to me. Members of Constellation are held to the highest regard, yet you persist on making poor decisions that reflect badly upon us. Because you're bending over backwards to help me right now, I'll stick by your side. But know that I don't approve of this behavior one bit. Oh, for God's sake, drop some of that rubbish already.
Am I glad to meet whoever you two are? Looks like we're all in one piece. Any day you walk away from, right? Ecliptic mercs. They'll work for anyone. And vanguards don't exactly make friends with local pirates, thieves, and scavengers. Think enough of them finally got fed up and they pooled their money to hire professionals. What? You guys still exist? Man, I've only heard stories.
We've heard stories too, about a strange object you found on patrol.
So, you know what that thing is. I tried to hawk it in Sidonia, and the guy thought I was peddling phony titanium.
It doesn't play nice with scanners. It'd be worthless to someone trying to flip rare minerals quickly.
So you're saying I shouldn't be using it as a hood ornament? Hey, I'll trade some weird space rock for a rescue anytime. Hope you figure out whatever that thing is. Thanks again for the rescue. Don't know what I would have done if you hadn't jumped in.
work. Let's get back to the lodge.
That ship will carry the memory of your visit forever.
Pretty good. I might eat some more of the pizza though. I'm getting hungry. Oh shit.
Another perfect time. Just like
Welcome to UC Space. Maintain your current course while we scan your ship's cargo. Be advised, you have been identified as a known criminal. Respond immediately, or we will be forced to open fire. You're on the wanted list. Halt and prepare to be boarded, or we'll be forced to open fire. Copy that. Stay on course while we escort you in.
contrary to what you might have heard, UC security personnel are good people. And Sergeant Yumi just happens to be an old friend. Back to the lodge, shall we?
I took something so I can speed it faster.
Wish that bartender at the viewport would stop complaining to security. I don't know what she lost, but she won't get it back by annoying us.
Getting the top bar of my health, and I realized my health's not low right.
Now this is history.
I am at your service, Captain.
Look at
We have
this.
it. Go ahead. Do the honors.
There's just so much to do in New Atlantis.
It fits. Energy spiked a bit, but it's restabilized.
Is there anything new showing up?
No, it's the same as before. There's a massive output as the artifact is added, then it harmonizes. Like it's waiting for the others.
That's speculation, but I think you're right. We need more. Here. You've earned this. Welcome to Constellation. As a full member this time. We're going to do great things together. All of us. By the way, how would you like to keep traveling together? I'm not sitting behind my desk for this. These artifacts are a new chapter for Constellation, and I'm going to be out there for it. And I want you out there as well. You got results. I need someone like you watching my back. All right. We've got a few more leads we should talk about. First, there's an expedition that Samco has been putting together. It's in Freestar Collective Space, and he knows it inside and out. There's also the Eye, our star station in orbit. About time for you to meet Vladimir. He's been hard at work tracking down more anomalies. And last but not least, Noel. Have we heard anything from Barrett yet?
A courier from Argos Extractors came by to let us know they're packing up the operation on Vectera. But that's it, no other word.
That's not good. We should get over there and check on Barrett in person. Stay out of my way.
It'd be years until I saw you again.
It's been ages since
Here you
Constellation has
are.
had someone new.
I hope you don't mind, but I figured the lodge was just a gnat stop away.
I just had to see it.
Oh, this place is everything I imagined. Do you know I dreamt of joining Constellation when I was a girl?
Does not bode well.
I really can imagine you would think of it.
I don't know if I go that far. But I'll let your father talk before he bursts.
I was playing poker with the Dean of Engineering, and he had this collectible revolver framed. And when he heard you were in Constellation, well, we worked together to get the piece clean and restored. She fires beautifully now. We, took turns sighting it at the range.
I swear, your father was acting like a school kid.
As I was saying, may I present to you Sir Malcolm Livingston's personal sidearm. All the special modifications just as he left him. He was chair of Constellation about 50 years ago. Anyway, it's yours. Oh, that's a terrible joke. You are joking, right? Of course you are. Well, we'll let you get back to it, but, Miss Noel said we could look around a little first.
And you must be the latest poor fool to get dragged into our dysfunctional little family.
Cowboy. Yeehaw.
Whoa. I know a few dark sides of the Aquila Moons, but if you're looking for deep history lessons, well, I'm gonna fall asleep before you do.
Trust me. Don't encourage him. Kuriko, by the way. Hi.
Oh, alright. Don't want to fucking signature elephant, but I'm sure I could fucking talking to a kid. Taking a kid into danger. Too little young to be a space explorer.
There's no "you have to be this tall" sign for space.
Maybe there is.
The package may be small, but she can handle
Let's work
herself.
on Fortnite.
You'll see.
No, I'll be nice.
It helps to have a good teacher. Dad, don't let it go to your head.
Sam? Not let it go to his head? Impossible.
A compliment from little Cora. It's not even my birthday. Now, let's talk business. Sarah tell you about the expedition? Sure enough, that's where we're heading. The three of us are heading to Aquila, for a settled planet of the Freestar Collective and, not coincidentally, the home of their capital, Aquila City. We'll land in the city's spaceports, but the frontier's our goal. It's rough country. Spawned a lot of stories. And I got a lead on a tale that makes me think one thing. Artifact. As much as I enjoy having you around. Okay. We'll meet you on board your ship. Talk more when we get there. Once we land on Aquila, it's gonna be you and me. So if you want to do any freewheeling before then, Cora and I will just be riding passenger.
Everyone in my poker night is
do
going to
in
hear about you.
Atlantis.
Ms. Noel, would it be all right if I brought cookies next time?
Actually, Mr. Cookies. What type?
I make a mean snickerdoodle.
Yes, I, think that would be quite all right. Your father dropped by. He left a note for you. Here. I have to
You're
say, I'm
carrying too many
impressed.
odds and ends.
You've adjusted to this whole endeavor better than I would have expected. Not that that's any sort of assumption about you, of course. There's just, well, this is all a lot to take in. We probably should have spoken before now, but I didn't want to get in the way. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
Oh, that's too bad. I thought maybe you'd say, like, a moon or something.
Planning on sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour. Right. So you've seen the library, obviously. Walter's quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs. Sebastian Banks, Constellation's founder, had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
I am at your service, Captain.
So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself, within reason, of course. Now let's see about that room. You're in luck. We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for grabs. It's been nice having the place so full.
I like her. She really, like, speaks nice. She doesn't seem like she's, you know, like, constantly on my ass. Can I trade her for Sarah? This sounds bad.
Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy!
Why can't I see anything? Oh, inventory. Weapon. Alright, we got the 16, we got 13. Storage. Or wait, how do I do this? Hold up. Oh, I just storage it. Okay. So, storage that. Why does that look like an actual machine gun? Alright, that's good. What else can I storage? 7. I don't need that. 78. 9, 7 packs. Security pack, helmet, 22. 35, 34. Use that. Appeal. Arcade man. Alright. Alright, that's all. The only thing I haven't found out is like, is there's a way to put all these on the little menu. I've not figured it out. I just keep hitting L. And on this stuff, like I press down and it's health, it says med pack, but there's so much room. I haven't figured out how to like. Maybe there's a way I just press it and I haven't figured out how to put more on there. Oh, you can sleep in bed for like. Oh, it's military time. Oh boy. Just give me a 12-hour clock. One time game. Just 12-hour clocks for me. Alright, what does my inventory look like? 126 out of 135. That's not too bad. I got that. Over that. That's pretty good. I look like that most of the time anyway. Now, I have not figured out anything regarding this stuff. Unless I favored it and it turns out to be on something. Aha. That worked. Got it. You have the favorite stuff. I never figured out how much health it gives me though. 35 movement. Jump height for 2. Hernias, guys. Just keep that in mind. I have no freaking clue, but good enough.
I'm planning a grocery run later.
The money you sent home?
Get some things you like.
Well, stay as long as you like.
As long as you like.
Constellation sounds magical. I missed you so much, darling.
Oh, there's those kind of parents. Oh. Back.
It's a shame House Varun abandoned their embassy. I bet we could have learned a lot from one another.
Are you working toward that next technological leap? Then let Ryujin Industries help you get there.
Why do I think
Fill out an application today to become part of the most advanced technology corporation in the Southern System.
Hey, Sarah's friend. You come to enlist at long last? Start earning your stripes with the Vanguard?
You know what? I'm getting it.
Well, all right. Take the elevator down to the Vanguard Orientation Hall. You can get started at any of the registration terminals. The system will walk you through the rest. And if you've got any questions, I'm happy to answer them.
Actually, I'm gonna just find out.
Only those on official United Colonies business can access the building.
Cabinet chambers, defense research. I thought you said take it down. Oh, orientation hall? I'm gonna do this shit. What if I climb enough ranks? That end up being that dude's boss. What is that? Speak with Trevor. Hold on, let me grab my phone. There's a London landmark on Earth? Okay, I thought there was something to do here. Did I walk away from it? It's fine. I have the orientation. Find my soul. A little nervous. Whew, I got this.
Registration accepted. You may now proceed through the historical displays in the orientation hall, or continue on to the examination.
In 2150, humanity learned the Earth's magnetosphere would collapse sometime in the next half-century, eliminating all life on the planet. Decisive action was required, but the secure transport of an entire civilization would demand a new kind of cooperation, a new kind of courage, and a new kind of union. Thus, in 2159, the United Colonies were formed to make that journey possible. Just 1 year later, the Galileo, the first of many colony ships, touched down here on Jemison, beginning a new era of human history, the age of the United Colonies.
About the United Colonies.
Planning it must have taken to evacuate literally. Can you imagine? The logistics alone must have been mind-boggling.
Wait, was that it? I did that.
From their foundation, the United Colonies strove to provide all their citizens with opportunity security, and peace. But there were those among the UC that still wanted something more. Independence. So in 2161, the UC issued the Centaurus Proclamation, granting UC citizens the right to settle distant worlds and form their own sovereign powers. It wasn't long before the first new faction, the Free Star Collective, was formally organized in 2188, later followed by House Varun, revealing themselves to the universe in 2230.
No. I just did a whole lot of reading for actual play.
Beginning in 2240, House Varun forces declared all-out war on the rest of human civilization, initiating the Serpent's Crusade. Over the next 23 years, thousands of Freestar, UC, and independent souls were killed by agents of House Varun in the name of their serpent god. It was only with the death of their founder in 2263 and the succession of his heir Jarek that House Varun finally sued for peace. There remains, however, select members of House Varun who refuse to recognize the cessation of hostilities their leaders established. Even after House Varun's mysterious disappearance, these zealots remain a threat to all who encounter them. Their pacification, a goal of all space. Of the many conflicts between the galaxy's factions, none was more brutal than the recent colony war between the UC and the Freestar Collective. Set off by the unauthorized Freestar colonization of Vesta's Pride in 2308, a direct violation of the Nerion Treaty, the colony war spread quickly across the galaxy. Both sides deployed every tool at their disposal. Armadas of warships, mechanized combat platforms, or mechs, even bioengineered alien creatures, the infamous UC xeno-weapons. It was only in 2311 at the Battle of Cheyenne that the scales finally tipped, the Freestar Collective, utilizing their civilian fleet as a human shield, successfully crippled the superior United Colonies Navy. After their shocking victory against the galaxy's greatest navy, the Freestar Collective offered terms of peace, which the colonies, out of an interest in staving off any further human costs, accepted. The galaxy has been rebuilding ever since.
The colony war was a horrible conflict that irreparably damaged.
Settled worlds were left untouched by the colony war. But nowhere could the viciousness of modern warfare be seen more clearly than on the Freestar planet of Nera. Initially occupied by invading United Colonies forces as a forward operating position, repeated attempts to take and retake the planet by collective forces led only to devastation. Swaths of the world were transformed into scorched husks, a nightmarish testament to the depths of human ingenuity and human cruelty. And today, Nera remains a continuing reminder to the horrors of unfettered war.
You know it was some UC general that condemned Londinium? Gave it over to these things. One of these murals said he was executed after the war. might have gotten off too lightly.
Jesus.
In the midst of the colony war, a different kind of tragedy struck the UC city of Londinian. A newly constructed but critical supply center for the United Colonies' war effort, Londinian found itself overrun by one of the galaxy's most mysterious predators, the Terramorph. A rare but pervasive threat to all human-settled worlds, Terramorphs swept over the city, seemingly out of nowhere, on a scale never before seen in recorded history. Valiant efforts by the UC military slowed the onslaught, but the creatures proved unstoppable. Ultimately, the decision was made to destroy the Londinian spaceport, sealing off the city, the outbreak, and its citizenry from the galaxy at large. The tragedy of Londinian is mourned by the UC to this day.
I can't stop staring at it. A real Terramorph.
After the devastation wrought by the colony war, the UC and the Freestar Collective came together to ratify a treaty that became known as the Armistice. Both sides agreed to a vast reduction in standing forces, and that xenoweapons and mech warfare would be outlawed. All related research was sealed away, accessible only in cases of dire emergency. But the Collective had another demand, that the active commanders of the UC military stand trial for their actions. The United Colonies, in the interest of peace and galactic security, agreed. In 2311, 3 United Colonies senior officers were found guilty. Commander Henry Durant, General Indira Rastogi, and Fleet Admiral Francois Sanon, known better as Ve Victus. All were sentenced to death for their actions, bringing the colony war to a close and returning peace to the galaxy at long last.
I was a strong supporter of the armistice. All of the
My mother wanted me to be a doctor.
Used against
A doctor, huh? Mothers, am I right?
It was into this new world that the Vanguard was born. An official branch of the UC Navy, the Vanguard is the United Colonies Volunteer Fleet, serving a myriad of security, logistical, and reconnaissance roles. And after a sufficient length of service, UC citizenship is guaranteed to every Vanguard member. Open to all captains, regardless of origin, the Vanguard is leading the charge to protect and support the citizens of the United Colonies, wherever in the galaxy they may be.
You think the Freestar Collective's got a place like this? Probably take too many bribes to get it off the ground.
No one is born a United Colony citizen. Only through service to the UC can one hope to earn one's citizenship. But the UC prides itself on taking care of its people. Cost of living controls mean citizens pay less than their foreign counterparts for needs big and small. All citizens are issued a grant upon joining to get themselves on their feet. And only UC citizens have the opportunity to purchase property, getting the chance to live in one of the most beautiful cities in the settled systems. By joining the Vanguard today, you too can begin earning your place here, in the heart of galactic civilization, as a citizen of the United Colonies.
Welcome, applicant, to the piloting simulation chamber. Please enter the designated simulation pod to initiate your exam.
I've spent a fair bit of time in simulators just like these. They're startlingly realistic. Have fun.
The enemies cheat. There's no other explanation.
Ah, you must be our new applicant. I'm Proctor Samuelson. Of course. You'll be running through a high-realism combat flight simulation, engineered by members of the UC Science staff, right here in Mast. Your task is to defeat at least 3 tiers of simulated opponents. Accomplish that, and you pass the exam, and can then proceed on to your probationary mission. However, if you defeat more than 3 tiers of enemies, your required enlistment time for citizenship will be reduced, and your enlistment bonus increased. But you're welcome to try as many times as you like before returning to Commander Tuala to proceed on to the next step in your application process. We'll only keep the highest score you manage to achieve in there.
Guys just take their job.
While I can't answer that question directly, I will say this. Due to the solitary nature of our work, resourcefulness is a critical tool in any Vanguard pilot's repertoire. You're permitted, even encouraged, to use whatever tool you're able to find in there. The simulator is designed to be a near-perfect replica of a Class B Deimos hoplite, the United Colony's standard destroyer model. It's been tuned to provide a challenging but fair fight against the enemy squadrons you'll encounter inside. Just head in whenever you're ready. This is the Mark 18 Flight Simulation Chamber applicant, currently in orbit around a high-detail recreation of a remote world. When you're ready to begin, please take a seat in the pilot's chair. Your exam is simple. Defeat as many tiers of opponents as you can before your ship is disabled. You must defeat at least 3 tiers of opponents to pass the exam. Good hunting, applicant.
New targets active.
Congratulations, applicant. You've passed. You can head up to Commander Tuwala to receive your final results and your probationary assignment. Or you're welcome to take another run at the simulation if you'd like to try and earn a better score. We'll only keep your best run.
That's good enough.
Yes? You needed something?
Well, look who's back. Everything go all right with the exam? Or did you have some... so these are your numbers that just came through then. You ready to hear how you did? I like the fire, applicant. Let's get into it. So, looking at the data, checked out a few of the murals. Good. A test of preparation and thoroughness. 2 traits the Vanguard values highly. Psychological results are all within expected levels. Navy doesn't have room for folks that'll fall apart the first time they're trying to outrun a homing missile. Now, how'd you do against your foes? Tier 4, not too shabby. The techs make us test each level of the sim too. I can tell you that wave are some real artificial bastards. Good job putting them away.
Hell of a job. I might even let you fly me around sometime.
So then, looking at your results as a whole, and presuming you're successful in completing your probationary mission, you could have your UC citizenship after only 10 years service. Pretty standard for combat assignments. But your performance in the simulator does mean I can offer a signing bonus. Help convince you to join the cause.
10 years might seem like a long time, but it's worth the climb if you wish to become a citizen.
So, sounds to me like we've got Vanguard material on our hands. If you're interested, we could bring you on as a provisional member today. Get you the credits you've earned, then send you out on your probationary mission. First though, all UC service people, provisional or otherwise, are required to swear an oath. So, you want to make this official? Commit yourself to the cause of the colonies?
It's a big decision. John, you're not about to have my compatriot here sign some kind of contract that sells you their grandmother 5 years down the line, are you?
Officer's honor, Sarah. This is honest work for honest credits. So, you ready to do the deed? Fantastic. Then just follow me. Wouldn't be right doing this where we couldn't see the stars. Now, raise your right hand.
Did it freeze?
The motto of the Vanguard is Supra et Ultra, above and beyond. That is where we serve, beyond the furthest reaches of the United Colonies military, and with honor and duty above reproach. Do you swear to protect and defend the citizens of the United Colonies to the best of your abilities?
I just double pressed.
And to uphold the values of the Vanguard, honor, loyalty, self-reliance, in all your actions as a member of the United Colonies Navy? Then let me be the first to officially welcome you to the United Colonies Vanguard. Now, only thing left is getting you that probationary mission. And what I've got is comms repair. Group trying to refurb an old colony war processing plant on Tau Ceti 2. Sounds like they'd barely gotten set up when their communications died. Place is as isolated as they come, so Brass wants a Vanguard to deliver the repair suite and ensure anyone present is safe and secure. So, can the people of Tau Ceti 2 count on you? That's the spirit. Head down to the spaceport and talk to Crew Chief Harath. He'll get you the repair suite plus your new recruit kit. Oh, and your advance. Give it your all out there. Supra et Ultra.
God, I'm gonna have to have some leftover pizza.
Captain on deck.
Space. The blackest sea. Where shall we swim to next? Oh my.
Sarah, help me, please. Good work dealing with those merchants in Freestar space.
Where? And?
What? I read your report. They said thanks. Good job.
Good job. That's it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You're welcome.
Although, you might want to run your reports through a spell check first. But that's all.
course while we scan your ship. And that's it. Enjoy that Aquila City air.
Right, we're here. You ready? Because once we get started, I'm gonna be riding your tail till this is over. There's something you should know up front. I'm a Co. As in Solomon Co., first man on Aquila. That tail I mentioned before, the one I think is connected to an artifact, it's something of a family legend. After Planetfall, Solomon spent years mapping Aquila, and he found a tiny little patch of nothing on his sensors. The kind of nothing an artifact produces. He called it the Empty Nest. Said it was a place even the wildlife of Aquila wouldn't go. Solomon's maps are locked up tight in the local gal bank. We'll be heading there.
We had to do a bank heist? Yes.
Ugh. Yeah.
Hold it. By order of Marshal Daniel Blake, I need to inform you we've got some trouble at Gal Bank. Folks might be in danger, so you may want to steer clear.
Never a dull moment around here.
I know you. You're Sam Coe. Marshal will be damn glad to have another Freestar Ranger helping out.
Afraid your information is a couple years out of date.
I guess that'd be the Marshal's call. Frankly, it ain't going well. Looks to be a stalemate. Maybe a little outside help would do some good.
Well, I doubt those robbers are gonna let us leisurely peruse the Galbank vault. We better see if we can help move the situation along.
If you make a move toward the building, a hostage dies.
Security around here is a
You
joke.
planning to tell me your demands at some point?
You find someone we can trust, and maybe we will.
Like who?
Not you. Not
I'm
one
sure
of your
things will
rangers,
turn out just
and not
fine.
these city guards neither.
What the hell am I supposed to do with that? You need to stand back now. I don't mean to be rude, but I don't know you. Now please, stand back.
Aquila City at its finest, I see. Never a dull moment.
Well, I'll be damned. Sam Coe. Been a long time. I won't hold my breath about you being here to take the badge again. Listen, Sam, just so you know, I don't blame you for how it went down. For the others, though, you might get a different reception.
Thanks. I appreciate you saying so. But I figure some of that reception is owed. Still, I appreciate the sentiment, Marshal. It seems you got a situation. My friend here may be the answer you're looking for.
All right, Sam. I'll trust your judgment on this one. Some folks from the Shaw gang tried to rob the place, but they got spotted by a guard. They took everyone inside hostage, and now they're keeping a watch so we can't move against them. They're using the intercom to communicate. They won't talk to me. Say they don't trust the badge. They want a neutral negotiator. In other words, they didn't have a plan for this, so they're stalling while they come up with one. All right, I'm willing to allow that. But a few things first. Say what you have to, but whatever they ask for, there's no way in hell I'm giving it to them. Also, there are lives at stake, so don't get cavalier. Find out what they want, and then report back to me.
Take it slow and steady. Look for every opportunity to de-escalate. You got this.
Hey, you in the bank. I'm sending in a negotiator, so don't shoot.
Hands where I can see
Nothing we can't
and
handle.
don't try nothing. You're the negotiator, huh? You think you're just gonna walk up here and get us to surrender? You're dead wrong. It's Jed. Jed Bullock.
Alright. Full classic. Very typical negotiator.
Well, ain't you polite?
I am.
So tell me, stranger, how do I know you're gonna deal straight with us?
I'm not. I just want what's in the vault.
I don't know you, so why should your word mean anything to me?
Look. Talk to me is the only way you're getting out.
I see what you mean.
Well, that's a lot of done. 3 lines. Promise this year to make sure nobody gets...
Well, I guess you have a point.
Want to follow picture
I guess that's true.
Right now, I'm
Okay, fine.
going great.
Maybe you're right.
Promise this year to make sure nobody gets hurt.
Yeah? Well, maybe that's just what you want us to think, so we'll give up.
No, I do not.
Nothing you say is gonna change my mind, so let's just move on.
Is it not? Oh, no. Okay. Tell me your lands.
We want to guarantee a safe passage to the spaceport and a ship. We'll drop the hostages off somewhere safe in the system. After that, we'll radio back where they are, and the Marshal and his crew can come and get them. But if anybody follows us when we break orbit, we start shooting people. Got it? What, you think we want to stay locked up in here? Hell no! Oh, hell, the Freestar Rangers have got ships. They could give us one of them. This whole damn damn job's gone wrong. It was supposed to be just a quick hit. Clean and simple, you know? So let's just...
I know I need to rob that bank too.
Let's all try to keep our heads, yeah? Because my guys, they're going crazy in here. I don't know how much longer we can last. What do you mean? Damn it! I didn't think of it that way. Part of me just wants to be rid of these people. But we need them right where they are. Yeah, that would be a lot worse.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think that's gonna work.
Marshall might take us down, but we'll take down some of his on the way. I promise you that. Nah, it's too late to back out now. We're seeing this through. You go tell the Marshal to get that ship ready so we can all walk away from this thing without anybody getting hurt.
I'm sure everything will turn out just fine.
Those guys are scared. I can tell. I heard every word. He's talking too loud. Sign of fatigue. All that fear and exhaustion are taking a toll. They're not thinking straight. That puts us in a very precarious position. Nah, you'd be wasting your time. Or worse, it'd make them angry. No sense risking that. I appreciate your idealism, but there were only ever two ways this could end. You've already ruled out one of them, so that leaves us with only one option. We have to free the hostages by taking out their captors. Problem is, they're keeping me and the guards in sight at all times. If we try to move against them, they'll see us coming. You'd be willing to do that? You've got guts, that's for damn sure. I can't deny that you're right, though. They might not see that coming. Now, I see two ways we can play this. You could ask to see the hostages. Once you're inside, you can make your move. If you're quick, I think you can take them out before they have a chance to respond. But you'll have to shoot to kill. There's also a back door. Most of their attention's focused out front here, so they may not be watching it as closely. This key should unlock it.
I have complete confidence in the Marshal.
Here, this is for you. Well, I see your parents didn't skimp on your P's and Q's. I spotted it on our last planetary foray. All part of the service. Hey, I'm gonna pick things up one way or the other. I'll keep my eyes peeled. Who knows? Check in with me now and again and I might find more.
What'd the Marshal say? We have a deal? I guess that'd be all right. Gonna need to ditch that weapon first. Ain't no way I'm letting you in here armed. Fine, but make it quick. telling me anything I don't already know. You make a fair point. That's true. If you tried something, we'd take you out real quick. I guess the Marshal can't assume anything. Hard to blame him for that. I guess I'd feel the same if I were in your place. All right, fine. But if you so much as look at me funny, I'm sending you straight to the morgue. There, the door's unlocked.
It's about to get real. Now I'm ready. Oh. No one saw that. I didn't hit myself in the face.
Follow me.
Okay. You look way different than I pictured.
They're in the vault, down there. Hey! The negotiator's coming down to check the hostages. So damn tired. I just want to get out of here.
Hey, people robbed this bank.
What?
This should have been long gone by now. More of this.
Where's the good stuff, old man? I know you got something valuable stashed away in here. Don't you lie to me now. You don't just...
This is bad! Let's get him!
There you are. Well, they're in the wind now. Looks like things are getting interesting. Oh, we make a hell of a team. Grab everything useful.
Thank you so much. Now I have two heroes, Solomon Coe and you. We owe you everything.
I hope the Marshal gives you a big reward.
We won't be able to find Solomon's maps with those robbers crowding the bank. Ask away. Ask away. Yeah, I was done too. Let's see if we can push the situation at Galbank along a bit. Depends on the question. Shoot. Cora has the complete top-of-its-class learning videos and lessons. And I have to occasionally do some of the old homeschooling. Fortunately, mainly it's the videos. Around when she was 7, she could already see the cracks in my knowledge. Come to think of it, I think she's doing an introductory college course in astrophysics. Not being graded, like, for fun. She's so weird. There's so many planets, moons, celestial phenomena out there. Most captains just sail through the Great Black, not even really looking, appreciating. A lot of the time touching down on a virgin planet can be, well, uneventful. But every now and then, you see something no human has ever laid eyes on. That is what I live for. I've seen my fair share of scrapes. Actually, a triple share with a massive bonus worth. Some folks say I'm the luckiest man alive after making it through some real whoppers. But the trick is to always keep a cool head. Impulsiveness, fear, adrenaline, all those will get you jumpy. You get too jumpy, your target could be 5 in front of you and you'll miss every time. There's no next. I want to be exploring until they pry the boots off my cold dead feet. I mean, Cora will go to university, and the price tag there is scarier than any jam we've been in. But for me, my truest love is the next star, the next horizon. Guess we're done.
That was incredibly brave of you.
Don't be stupid!
Stop now! Shame on him for using a civilian to do his dirty work.
After the job you did with the bank.
Not exactly the finest hour for Aquila's city's guards. You practically did their job for them.
You're under arrest! No such...
Smart move. Now come along with us. We'll take any contraband and stolen property, and you'll be free to go.
Ah, dang.
Drunk and disorderly is our #1 offense.
If they hurt anyone, there's going to be hell to pay.
You ask me, traveling and free
I heard the fight. The hostage.
sidearm is just asking for trouble.
That's good to hear. Those people aren't just citizens. As for the Shaw gang, we'll grieve for them too. Here, you've more than earned this. You got us out of a tough spot, and you did it with courage that's not common. As a matter of fact, you might just be Freestar Ranger material. If you're interested, head on over to the Rock and ask for Emma Wilcox. She handles the new recruits.
Spending time in Hart. Now their lives are on the line. Let's get back to Galbank, see what we can
good things come your way, why ask questions?
I just need a minute.
Okay, we'll take it.
And you're breathing? Back to normal yet?
Mostly. Still feels a little weird, though. Guess I'm not used to having to do that.
Jenna tried to rob the place in broad daylight.
Need something? You got some business with me? See you.
You got guts.
But you should know that crawling the...
That's the Rock. Ranger Central. Not a bad bar, too.
Make it seem like he built the whole damn thing.
Nice job.
All right. The family has a few different deposit boxes secured in here, so let's look around. Here's a copy of the key. Okay, now remember, Solomon was from an earlier generation, so it's not going to be on a slate. Big bundles of paper is what we're after. Jacob. Of course that old mule saw this coming. There we do. I was hoping to avoid the estate when we landed. Cora's gonna be so mad. We really gotta do this? You're not wrong. It's not supposed to be your business. That's what I'm saying. Look, I'm done talking. You'll find out soon enough, okay? Let's just get going.
My car ain't working that well. Dip around my ass.
Shaw Gang's gone too far this time.
I'm just saying, my family was on the beach.
My brother-in-law just got back from 2 weeks in Paradiso. Place looked amazing, but if I have to look at one more vacation photo, I'm gonna clean his clock.
If I get called on one more drunken disorderly.
Well. Sam Cole finally decides to darken our doorstep again.
You know why I'm here.
Oh? And what's that? You come to your senses? Realize where you ought to be for once?
I ain't asking again.
You ain't asked once. Let's hear it. I want you to say the words about what's more important to you than family.
Okay, this was a mistake.
The only mistake I'm seeing here is you. Bringing your Constellation lackey here instead of my granddaughter. Come to help Sam loot his ancestry? You're not getting those maps. Full stop. Nothing's more important than family. Nothing. If Sam had stuck around, he'd know that. You wouldn't be here.
All right, that's enough. Come on, let's you and I talk. In private.
Welcome home, Sam. Make your visit short, okay? It's what you do.
You need something?
I have to go Itachi on this shit.
Give me a sec. All right, let's talk options. No. I mean, this is no place for her, okay? The less time she spends with Jacob, the better. Damn it. Fine. We'll go get her. If there's any other options, I'd appreciate doing those first.
What is it this time, Constellation?
Yeah, that's right. I'm not leaving until I get what I came for.
I could stand here and list all of your shortcomings from here to the Sol system.
Oh, yeah? Let's hear it, you old mule.
Right there. Disrespect. I didn't raise you to be some punk. You're a co.
You're a co. You're a co. You're a co. You hit that drum so hard, ribs falling off.
I'll keep hitting it until it gets through that thick skull of yours. People look up to the code names. It's hope.
Only thing it's giving anyone is a headache.
Co's founded this city. Founded the entire Freestar Collective. We're not around. People will forget where they came from.
Well, maybe they should. They wallow in the past so much they'll drown in it.
All you're doing is running, Sam. Running from your family, running from your heritage. What's so fantastic? Casting out there in the Starfield gives you the right to forget about the rest of us.
I'm not the one holding up on one planet like the universe doesn't exist. I mean, what would have happened if the people on Earth had just stopped? do.
Well, I hope you know what you're in for. Because I could stand here and list all of your shortcomings from here to the Sol system.
Oh, yeah? Let's hear it, you old mule.
Right there. Disrespect. I didn't raise you to be some punk. You're a co.
You're a co. You're a co. You're a co. You hit that drum so hard, the rim's falling off.
I'll keep hitting it until it gets through that thick skull of yours. People look up to the code name, Sam. Gives them hope.
Only thing it's giving anyone is a headache.
Those founded this city. Founded it. People will forget where they came from.
Maybe they should. One will cost so much they'll drown in it.
All you're doing is running. Run through your family.
That just stopped. We'd all be dead.
You do not get to throw history in my face. You started skipping out on your lessons when you were 5. Don't think I've forgotten how much trouble you got into.
Well, I ain't around to be trouble for you anymore. And I hate to keep it that way.
I'm wasting your time.
Yeah, well, what else is new?
You're miserable. You're just miserable.
You can say the same thing.
We're done here.
We'll be done when I say we're done.
You really want to keep going on this thing?
How long do you think those two will go on?
I didn't raise you to be some punk. You're a co.
You're a co. You're a co. You're a co. You hit that.
Alright, I know where I'm going.
The drum so hard, the rim's falling off.
Okay, this might be the front door.
Well, maybe they should. They wallow in the past so much they'll drown.
Should I sleep for 24 hours and see what happens?
Well, at least there was no damage to the equipment. Any damage? I don't like those hooligans. After hours.
So we're gonna have a house, Mom?
That's what Mr. Tate is working on. We'll have to move out when construction begins.
A real house, like the ones in the corn?
It's not going to be a mammoth.
Don't even think about it.
You heard of the Elios Retreat? It's supposed to be some new age healing center for reforming criminals or whatever. Going up in Exil 2. I'm not holding my breath.
Can you even read Jim's inventory?
You need a magnet.
We talked that much. She's get the map. Here we go.
Fine glass for it.
Nobody's allowed outside the city, was it?
I haven't heard from them.
So lot 37.
The building there. Galbank needs better security.
Holiday zone.
Well, hey there.
What can I do for you?
Pull up a seat, friend. Let's see what you fancy.
All right. Oh no, I'm hungry. God, no. Here's an 8.
Heard you were involved in a shootout.
Which one?
Late one night, Annie Wilcox tried
Diego.
to arrest
How you doing?
for public indecency.
Do what?
She'd be a terror on social media.
Stories never are.
Hiya.
You keep rangering day by day.
You're probably looking for Mary.
Can I through. I have like black cards.
Keep your nose clean. The last thing I want is to be in charge of Well, I ain't around to make trouble for you anymore. And I hate to keep it that way.
I'm done wasting my time with you, Sam.
Yeah, well, what else is...
You're miserable. You're just miserable.
You can say the same thing.
We're done here.
We'll be done when I say we're done.
Wait, what?
You really want to keep going on this, Sam?
I do.
Well, I hope you know what you're in for. Because I could stand here and list all of your shortcomings from here to the Sol system.
Oh, yeah? Let's hear it, you old mule.
Right there. That disrespect. I didn't raise you to be some punk. You're a cove.
sad. They're
Okay,
just
that's getting a little weird.
sad.
You guys are on planet now.
Hey, sweetie.
Kiddo? Overall,
Constellation sounds
I really like it here.
magical.
I think the Freestar Collective suits me. Overall, I really like it here. I think the Freestar Collective suits me.
There's just so much to do in New Atlantis.
Overall, I really like it here. I think the Freestar Collective suits me.
I'm planning a grocery run later. I get some things you like.
Overall,
I can't believe we bumped into
I
you.
think the Freestar Collective suits me. And here, of all places. I hope you didn't buy a ticket.
Oh, hush. This place is really interesting. You see, honey?
I swear both of you are blind.
The nonprofit I volunteer for had a symposium in Aquila City. They sent me, and a couple of others.
And I get to be your +1. Your mom's not one to toot her own horn, but she's getting to be kind of a big deal. She keeps it up and she'll be running the whole operation in a few years.
Oh, stop. Well, I was just getting bored puttering around the house, so I figured I'd try to do some good. I can't complain. So, what are you doing in Aquila City, sweetie? Is it Constellation business?
Honey, he does more than just work for Constellation.
Well, then why are you here? Are we still talking? You tired? You look tired. You must be so well traveled now. Well, it was nice bumping into you. I know you must be busy. Love you. I feel sorry for all the animals.
Overall, I really like it here. I think the Freestar Collective suits me. Overall, I really like it here. I think the Freestar Collective suits me.
Step right in, ma'am, and feast your eyes on the marvelous attractions of Honest Earl's Alien Extravaganza.
Hard work and grit pay off in the long run.
Over there. Tourist?
It's genuine stretching. So you want to come here for a half day? Full day?
I'm proud to say this is Aquila City. Not quite opening day, but what do you have?
Try that. There's the bank. There's the bank. Maybe this one isn't it. Maybe I'll find it. Looks like a creepy dude that got away. There's someone in the alley. Bear with me, guys. I actually played the pizza. I get a little allergy to it. I gotta stop like that.
What brings you to the Trade Authority? The Trade Authority looks to partner with local governments.
Now you're speaking my language.
Look at the mustaches. my theory. So I don't have to keep running back every time I freaking fail. I can at least fail a few times before I have to move. The logic has to be, I'm pretty sure, in a certain order. So I could cheat and kind of look up the order. If I don't have to come back, I feel a little like two-faced doing that, but you know what? Really 10 out of 10 movie. I heard it's gonna be available on Game Pass, so I might replay the game on Game Pass when it comes out, just to see if I get achievement. I don't know if it's gonna be only for like the PC part, or if it's gonna be for. What did I do? I thought I went into the right place. Thank you. Alright, it's been 24 hours. Maybe stock in 24 hours. I don't know what they have this open like what 4 days before. So the Starfield should be open today, or was it 2, 3 months ago? I heard that big one is coming out Game Pass. That's what I heard. But when it's coming out. Normally for release, like on Steam and stuff. It's just early access.
Do you have business with the Trade Authority? Aquila City is bustling. One of the busiest trade authorities. Huh. Down to business then.
My god, VAL is value. Why am I so lag?
Welcome to Aquila City's Trade Authority.
2 at a time?
Got it.
Dude, no idea. I just save it and I keep reloading it until I get this shit. Or you go cheat. We've all had it, okay? Just save it. Right? You know you have this fix and everything. And you just keep trying and again.
SSNN says that spacers and police are getting worse. That's what they've always said. It's just...
Let's not say if I could have done that like
Fear
an
moment.
hour ago.
I got a cousin that's a freighter captain. He says it's dangerous.
Trade Authority. That's fine. You'll be a video one day upload to YouTube and be running around thing. Where are those things? Where are those things?
Little spacesuit.
10 out of 10 for
You're in the Vanguard, right? Hey, thanks for your service.
Okay, I'm gonna save it. I had to press both. That was some magical, like, thing. I can't believe they were arguing for 24 hours straight.
Maybe they should. They wallow in the past so much they'll drown in it.
All you're doing is running, Sam. Running from your family.
Okay, I didn't look up. That could do it.
Well, maybe they should. They wallow in the past so much they'll drown in it.
Fun fact, which one did I start out with? It wasn't the first one, was it? We'll go with this one.
Running from your family, running from your heritage. Had enough. Want both of you out of my house. Don't have any more of my time to waste with you.
All right, let's see if we can find the empty nest. All right, let me think. The way I heard it, the readings he was getting were normal at first, then they bottomed out. And no creature, alien or otherwise, would dare step inside. There. Found it. Oh, boy. That's a problem. Well, you ain't wrong. But let's take a look at what we're up against. First, it's in the middle of the frontier, which we already expected. No problems there, but the usual tussling with alien wildlife. But the empty nest is a cave right in the middle of Shaw Gang territory. Same outlaws who held up Galbank. Me too. But there's no helping it. We're gonna have to get through them and the local wildlife to get to that cave.